What's up guys, JNO here and welcome today to another episode of Evolving England. We are about to play two big fixtures, 3 days apart, roughly 3 days apart, against Slovenia at home and then Slovakia away. And these are the two kind of games if we are walking and waltzing our way to the World Cup, or if we're going to struggle in this World Cup qualifying process. Now, I know I've been doing lots of weird intros and J-Unite talks and all that kind of stuff. I think I'm just going to focus, for a bit anyway, maybe I will bring all that stuff back, but I think I'm going to focus on the gameplay, on the fixtures, hopefully take England to the World Cup and hopefully lift the World Cup with a younger side than usual. Recently, Roy Hodgson has named his Euro 2016 squad, the provisional squad, 26 players. I will probably try and do a video about that as well, so make sure to have a look out for that on the channel. It might already be up in fact. But we're going to try and use young players and build them up so they're ready for 2018. And we're going to start, well, we started against Scotland with Lewis Cook. And Lewis Cook has made the squad again, and we're going to keep that going forward with Slovenia and Slovakia. A double header in this episode. So let's get into the first game. What's up guys, JNO here, and welcome to JNO United. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy the content, and remember, it's all about the game. Okay, so the England lineup is as follows. It is Jack Butland in goal over Joseph Hart. Like I said, giving the youngsters a chance. Cresswell comes in at left back. Shaw is unfortunately suspended. Eric Dyer is having a game at right back. We're going to see what he can do in that position. Chris Smalling and John Stones are the two centre backs. That could be the future England partnership. Michael Carrick sitting just in front. Yes, I know he's not the youngest, but Eric Dyer had to play at right back because of a few problems with the team. But with Ross Barkley and Dele Alli sitting just in front. James Ward-Prowse is getting a game as a right winger with Raheem Sterling at left, and then Berahino is starting up front. Harry Kane is starting to get a bit annoyed at me because this is the second time I've not called him up to the England squad. And Harry Kane is a great player, but he's just not having the greatest of seasons so far. But I'm sure he will find his way back into the side. Right, Ilicic. Alright, someone get a foot in. This is way too easy for them to build up this play here. Eric Dyer gets a header back to Jack Butland. Jack Butland hoofs it forward, but Berahino's not the type of striker to win that kind of header. And now Bursa is on the ball. Again, a tackle would be nice. This is looking too easy for them. This is not what I expect from my side. Just skips past two players there. Bloody hell, Berich. Okay, that was a great highlight for them, but stats wise it looks like we're actually doing better than they are. Right, Ali's got the ball in the centre of midfield. He goes to Ward-Prowse, who puts it through to Berahino, lovely, and Handanovic makes a save. Handanovic is a very good keeper. We may struggle to get the ball past him. Okay, we're 23 minutes in now and nothing has happened apart from what was almost a chance for us when Handanovic saved and Slovenia's clear-cut chance. I would have liked to have grabbed a goal by now already, but that hasn't happened yet. By the way, if you haven't watched my video about the England squad, feel free to leave in the comments down below what you think of the England squad. And hell, let me know what you think of your country's squad if you're not from England as well. And Slovenia almost scored again. Bloody hell, England. Okay, I'm worried because the stats are suggesting I have nothing to worry about, but the highlights are suggesting something completely different. Alright, Berich now. Jovic to Bursa to Ilicic. They're just... This does not seem like my team. Why are so many of the highlights for them? I mean, the stats are saying my team are doing well. But Bursa's almost scored again. We're giving them way too many chances. But apparently none of my chances are highlight worthy. Hopefully we're about to build something here with Ali to Ward-Prowse, inside to Barkley. Runs through to Sterling. I was worried we're going to lose possession there. Sterling can't get past his man. And now, fortunately, we win the ball back. Barkley to Ali. Ali tries to find Sterling. Great ball to Sterling, in fact. Sterling now cuts inside. You know he can't cross, so he had to cut inside. Dyer now at the back post. Puts it in to Ali. Ali puts it away. At least I think it was Ali. Was it Dele? No, it was Raheem Sterling who puts it away. Dele Alli was around the ball as well though. We've moved up to first in our qualifying group. Finally we've managed to grab a goal and actually a highlight for one as well. Okay, see, I thought Ali had got it, but Sterling was the one that got there, hammers it past Handanovic. We are 1-0 up. Let's build on that. Let's shut this game out because I can't be dealing. Scotland have gone ahead. Stephen Naismith against Malta. It is against Malta though. Alright, Carrick now has the ball. Carrick to Creswell, inside to Dyer. Dyer gets his head on it. I think it's a header anyway. Handanovic cannot keep it out and it's gone in and we're 2-0 up. We've literally gone from worrying about this game to looking very, very comfortable. We should not throw this away now, especially at Wembley. Great cross by Creswell. Eric Dyer just jumps in there. Wasn't the best shot, he could have gone for near post, which would have been more convincing, but he hit it with enough power that Handanovic could not save it. And we're going to go in at half time looking a lot more comfortable than I thought we were going to. Right, we've made no substitutions, we didn't even do a team talk. We're just going to let things carry on the way they are, pick up a third goal, because one goal and they are back in this tie. Okay, so Cresswell now has the ball, throws it into Barkley. Barkley holds it up, finds Dele Alli to Sterling, who just never seems to pass. Ward-Prowse now has it, passes to Barkley, through to Sterling. If only Sterling could finish. I think that in real life as well. If Sterling was really good at finishing, he would be an absolutely epic player. Berahino's not looking that impressive up front as far as players are going. But I mean, 6.9 isn't bad, is it? Alright, so we're taking off Ward-Prowse for Oxlade-Chamberlain. Ward-Prowse not having the best of games and his morale is pretty poor. And we're taking off Berahino for the same reason. And putting on Wayne Rooney, seeing what he can do in that complete forward role. Okay, Slovakia have now scored against Lithuania, which means we're now second, which isn't ideal, but we've not lost any games yet, so there's still time to grab that first spot. Literally nothing has happened second half, absolutely nothing. Okay, I was thinking of bringing Wilshere on, but we're going to go with Lewis Cook, just because he had such a great impact last time we brought him on as a sub. Not really the position I'd imagine playing Lewis Cook in, centre mid, but let's see what he can do there. Alright, so Smalling on the ball, finds Stones, holds it up for Ali. Ali finds Eric Dyer on the right. Eric Dyer crosses it, Cook at the back post. Your boy, Lewis Cook, has grabbed his second goal in his second England game. Lewis Cook, boy, what is up? I'm telling you, the club needs to buy him in January. A big club needs to buy Lewis Cook in January. And he might be ready for the World Cup. 2 games, 2 goals. What a volley. And to think I was worried about this match at one point. Right, so this is probably the final highlight, just full whistle. It is full time. We have won 3-0 at Wembley. Took us a while to get into the game. We did manage to score before half time, which made me feel a lot better about myself. And then we kind of took over in the second half. The substitutes seem to have worked. And overall a good performance by the majority of the team, which is great. Man of the match goes to Eric Dyer at right back. Maybe I should give him more chances at right back. A 9.2 rating. Great performance by him. Tackles 111, interceptions 7, headers 2. 22 shots we had to Slovenia's 7. 11 on target to Slovenia's 1 shot on target. Possession was pretty equal though. Berahino didn't have the greatest of games up top, but we are now top of the table. Slovakia also on 6 points. And we're going to go and play Slovakia in the next game, so we could go 3 points clear at the top of the table. Okay guys, so we're going into the second game and we're now coming up against Slovakia. We are away, but we are still favourites, and this game is big. It will put us 3 points ahead at the top of this table, and then it should be clear sailing from that point on, hopefully. Fingers crossed I haven't just jinxed it. Let's have a look at the side I picked. Okay, so we're starting off with Joseph Hart in goal. We have Luke Shaw back as left back, Eric Dyer as right back, with John Stones and Chris Smalling as the two centre backs. Michael Carrick is at that half back position again, with Henderson and Ali as the two centre mids. Oxlade-Chamberlain comes in on the right, Ward-Prowse on the left, with Rooney up top. Now a few of those players aren't playing because it said they needed rest. Those players being Lewis Cook, Theo Walcott got a face injury in fact, and Raheem Sterling needed rest as well. So that is why I've gone with the lineup I have. Hopefully we can pick up another victory. We are coming up against a very similar formation, but hopefully our formation, our tactics and our players are better. Okay, so here we go. Now John Stones, I don't know why I always do this, I commentate and nothing happens. And now I've said that, this will be a goal because that always happens as well. Eric Dyer is through. Touch was poor. Chamberlain to Henderson. Save. Should have commentated because there was an actual chance. An attempt on goal in under a minute. Alright, we finally get a highlight 20 minutes in. Shaw has the ball, puts it into Ali. Ali finds Dyer on the right. Dyer whips in a ball. Ward-Prowse tries to get the head on it. Can't. Falls to Chamberlain in the box. Chamberlain has scored. We are 1-0 up. 20 minutes into the game. Great little bit of play there. Eric Dyer making stuff happen down that right again. We may have found our right back, our roaming forward right back. Whips in the ball. Ward-Prowse can't put it away. Chamberlain gets there though and tucks it in. 1-0. We are top of the group at the moment. Sitting very, very pretty. We've had 5 shots, 3 on target, a goal, and they've had absolutely nothing. Henderson to Ali to Henderson. Out wide to Dyer. Dyer whips in another ball. Ward-Prowse is at the back post and it's 2 in 2 minutes. We've gone from 0-0 to 2-0 up. Eric Dyer whips in another ball. I think it hits one of their players. Finds Ward-Prowse at the back post and he cannot miss that. Okay, could it be 3 in 5 minutes? Henderson looking for the ball out wide to Dyer. Rooney finds Chamberlain. Chamberlain shoots and it is finally saved by their keeper. Well, let's just go straight into the second half. Let's have another performance like that, boys. Let's blitz them with 2 goals in 2 minutes again. And by the way, if you're wondering why Henderson is in the team, he's actually had a good start to this season. I know he got picked for the England 2016 squad in real life, and many people are a bit peeved about that, but I'm going to go for youngsters that look promising and people that are actually performing in the league, and Henderson performed well, so he's got a call up. Luke Shaw's not having the best game. Cresswell had a great game against Slovenia at Wembley, so that's an easy decision to make. And Wayne Rooney now not having the best game up top, so Berahino has a chance to redeem himself as well. I want Berahino to be the next big England striker. I know I could just stick with Harry Kane, but I want options, and I'm going to pick strikers that are scoring at the end of the day. Ward-Prowse whips the ball in. Okay, the keeper picks it up quite easily, so either they're about to have an attack, or we are just going to collect the ball here with Carrick. No, it looks like it could be their attack unless we win the ball again. No, we won the ball. Smalling has won it. Can we build something here? Ali with the ball to Chamberlain down the right. Eric Dyer, another run forward, another cross. Berahino can't get the shot away. Daruka gets in the way there. Ward-Prowse whips in the cross. Looks like Smalling was trying to get on the end of that. Henderson flicks the ball on out of play. Just said good things about you, Henderson. Literally seconds ago. Maybe not seconds ago, minutes ago. But okay, Slovenia have gone 1-0 up against Scotland. So it looks like it's going to be a 3-horse race. Slovenia, Slovakia and England. John Stones has taken a knock. We are 2-0 up, so there's no point in keeping him on. Callum Chambers can come in. You've got 15 minutes to prove yourself, Callum. Grab your moment in the spotlight. Do a Lewis Cook. Oh no, I can't bring on Lewis Cook now. Guaranteed goal, that is. Okay, so Chamberlain's thrown it into Dyer. Dyer to Ali to Chamberlain. Chamberlain cuts inside. Didn't find Carrick, but Ali wins the ball in a dangerous position. Ward-Prowse has it now, through to Berahino. Can't put the shot away. Ball's all over the place, and it's cleared. I'm starting to miss Harry Kane. I reckon it could have been 3 or 4-0. It could have been 3 or 4-0 if we had Harry Kane in this squad. I think Harry Kane has to be called up for the next game. And Sturridge, in fact, as well. But hopefully by the Malta game, though, they've played a lot more games, we'll have a better idea of who's playing when and who isn't. And it looks like it's going to be full time. Nothing happened in that second half. That was a poor second half from the boys. But we've got what's important, which is 3 points from this game. Man of the match goes to Oxlade-Chamberlain with 10 key passes, a rating of 9.0. Again, our striker is disappointing, but look at the table. 9 points. Slovenia and Slovakia both on 6. Scotland and Lithuania both on 3. We have Malta to play next, so we shouldn't have too much to worry about. Now said that, we'll probably lose to Malta, but I don't think I'll be putting the Malta game on YouTube just because I don't think it's necessary. In fact, if we have a look at the schedule, we can see it's Malta next, and then we've got a friendly against Israel, so we'll probably play those two offline or off camera, and then we'll go into the next season where we will be playing Lithuania. Do I need to put the Lithuania game? Could come back with the Scotland game, which is at Wembley. Then we have the Slovenia game we could pick up on, and the Slovakia game. Don't really feel like I need to show you guys Malta and Lithuania. So I think that's what I'm going to do. But leave in the comments if you disagree, if you want to see these games against Malta and Lithuania. What I can always do is do a quick highlight video of the goals before the episode starts. But anyway guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Please like and subscribe if you're enjoying Evolving England, the road to the World Cup. I've been JNO, you've been awesome, and remember, it's all about the game.